So Jesus doesn't say, in that sense, oh, this was completely unavoidable. God predestined you to do this in a way that kind of absolves you of even having any responsibility. Jesus said, I came, I've spoken to you, you've refused me, I've reached out to you. I would have gathered your children as a hen gathers her chicks. You were unwilling. You have willfully, knowingly, actively refused me and the kingdom that I am bringing to you, and therefore judgment is going to fall upon you. So, yes, this was scripted into God's purposes, but ultimately it worked itself out through very culpable, very reasoned, conscious, intentional decisions on the part of the people of Israel. We can use a million examples to show this, but even Israel's larger history, it was God's intent all along, as we've talked about, in Israel as the Abrahamic people, the source of blessing to all the earth's families. It was God's intention all along that it would be one descendant of Abraham, one from within Israel, in and through whom Israel would become Israel. And so Israel's unfaithfulness and its inability to fulfill its election and calling, those were a part of God's program all along. And yet, throughout Israel's history, God keeps saying, choose life. Why do you choose death? Why do you go this way? I send you my prophets constantly telling you, come back. I've persevered with you. I've endured. I've done everything I can to see you succeed in your covenant election and calling as my covenant son for the sake of the nations. But you're not willing. You have been incorrigible, unfaithful as a son. And so God says, I will bring up from within this unfaithful people one who will be what the Abrahamic people were to be, and he will be the point of restoring all. So you have the two things always playing off side by side.